What's up, guys? Welcome back to our Z-Roll, and today we're really excited because this is a vlog that you've been wanting us to do, and that is to answer some personal questions. You guys came through, asked us some, and so we're going to answer them right now. Okay guys, so thank you so much again for asking these questions. We actually narrowed them down to about 15. There was actually quite a few of them, so thank you. And we're gonna start off with number 1.
So our first question we got was, what necklaces do you wear? And that would not be going to me because I don't wear necklaces. So what are your necklaces,
So I'm
Justin?
probably thinking that they're thinking about the dog tags.
Yeah.
And because on my other one, I just got this from Maui, it's just a shark tooth. But on my dog tags, I have Landon and I also have Tucker on the dog tag. So Landon, it's his Landon Joseph, his middle name as well. And then it has a verse, Joshua 1:9 for him. And then Tucker Leland, and it has Proverbs 3:5-6. And then it also has their birthdays on there as well. So I keep those close to my heart right here. Next question is, where did we meet?
We met actually in high school. We both attended a high school here in Idaho called Nampa Christian, and he came there his junior year, and that is where we met.
We're not high school sweethearts. We actually started dating a couple years after high school. But yeah, that is where we met, and we became really good friends. Really good friends. And just all of a sudden, it was just like, whoa, actually,
Yeah.
wait a second here.
The question was just, where do we meet? You didn't ask like our whole like love story, so maybe we'll have to do that one day in a future vlog on how that actually came about.
Our fairy tale.
All right, the next question we got was favorite DCOM movie or show. So DCOM is Disney Channel original movie. You wanna go?
Yeah, I think mine is actually going to be Smart House. I love that movie because when I was a kid, I was like, when I get a house, I want everything to be smart like that. And yeah, it's not quite there yet, but it's getting there. I love that movie though. And I was so excited when that was actually on Disney Plus. And I've watched it 2 times already, so that was pretty fantastic.
Nice. That was actually one of my favorite too. So TV show, definitely Lizzie McGuire. Loved that one.
Lizzie McGuire?
And Even Stevens.
Even Stevens, that's a good one.
And then movie, I'd have to say Motocross. I love Motocross. It's so cheesy, but it was one of those I just like, every time I was on, I'm like, yes, Motocross.
Okay, next question is favorite vacation memory. I think my favorite vacation memory is when we were planning our honeymoon and we were booking a Disney cruise, and nobody in our entire family or sphere, anyone we knew, ever went on a Disney cruise. So like we were like pioneering this adventure. We actually had a bunch of family like, hey, let us know how it is because we're thinking about it. I think that was our favorite, my favorite, because when we embarked on the cruise, it was just like, I mean, this is like, we didn't watch any YouTube videos or anything like that. This was like 10 years ago. Yeah. So it was, I think that was probably my favorite vacation memory.
For me, honestly, there's so many great memories with like our family and stuff, but I think I'd have to go with our honeymoon too, like that vacation. I think it was just, I don't know, like very, very special, all the memories with so many firsts, I guess.
So many firsts.
So definitely with our first cruise and just getting married. So
it was like almost like the adventure was like beginning, like the new chapter, you know, and there's like a lot of suspense and stuff with that, and then traveling together, and it was fun. But remember just embarking on the boat for the first time, and they saying our names, and we're like, what is this place? Yeah. It was crazy. Yeah. Crazy.
So we're kind of on the same page with that one.
I guess so. Cool.
So the next one is favorite vacation with no kids.
I would honestly have to say our last Disney trip.
I would say that too.
Yeah, we had so much fun. Because I don't want to say like our honeymoon, because that was a great trip, or all the other trips that we did before kids, because we didn't really know what having kids and then not having kids was like, right? But I think after knowing what kids is like and then going on vacation, I think that was our favorite.
Yeah, and especially because like we've gotten to know each other so much more since, obviously, when we first got married. And so that was fun, just having that special time with just us.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen any of our vlogs from that, we'll link those below. But we did just did a little Disneyland trip together. So
It was like 5 days.
Yeah, a little big Disney trip together.
Because we've done staycations and things like that, but this was our first, like, actually, like, really traveling without kids. And that was, we just had a blast.
That was really fun.
So favorite vacation with kids?
Mine would have to be our trip we just took to Maui, actually. So we had both the boys, and it was just fun. It was our first time flying on an airplane with both of them, so that was super fun. I never laughed that hard with seeing both of them, and like Tucker had his sunglasses on and his binky, and it was just like they were just loving life just in the airplane. So a lot of fun memories at the beach, and just a great vacation.
It was a great vacation, and we're actually watching some of them the vlogs this morning because the kids just love it. That was definitely probably one of my favorites. I think another one though was our road trip we took for your graduation.
Yeah.
Because like, I mean, there's nothing like road tripping with the family, right? And I think that was the first time. It was the first time that we road trip with the family. And I have so many great memories of road tripping with my family, and so being able to do that with our two boys, and then going to like gas stations, getting like snacks, and you know they're all stoked. And then we had a different hotel room like every night, and so they would go in like freaking out about the new hotel room, and their personalities were like so funny. It was like almost like we like bonded in a different level on that road trip. So that was a lot of fun.
It was super fun. So the next question we got was, where were you born?
I was born in Sacramento, California.
And I was born in Boise, Idaho.
She's a native in Idaho. Question number 8 is, what are your favorite hobbies? What's your favorite hobby?
I like to golf. That's one thing I really like to do.
She's actually really good at it.
I'm not really good at it.
Well, I think you're pretty good at it. She's modest.
Okay. If I did it more, it'd be better. Let's just say that. But I love golfing. I'm actually enjoying editing when, especially like when we've had these trips, like doing like our, Maui trip we just did and stuff. So it's really fun. So I guess that would kind of be a hobby now too. Yeah, I mean, it's been a hobby for a couple years now. Yeah. So that's something you kind of picked up. Because I remember like you were talking a while ago, or like a few years ago, like I wish I had another kind of hobby. I want to learn. I want to learn another hobby. Is what you're saying. And then that's kind of cool actually. Yeah. So hobbies are hard for me because whenever I have a hobby, I turn it into some kind of like side hustle or business. So like, I think like videography has always been a hobby of mine, like filming and learning different techniques and learning different kinds of ways to edit. But again, what happens is that turns into like, people ask, hey, can you make a promo or whatever, and the kind of a thing. So it is kind of a hard thing. I think also like I played drums for several years, so or like several years. It's been like a long time.
20 years. Oh my goodness. It's been like 25 years.
Wow.
I started when I was super young. I used to be in a band, and so we would travel, and that was probably like my big hobby then. It was like always practicing. I still practice quite a bit, but
he's a really good drummer.
No.
You said I was
you're a good golfer, so.
Well, you have to take that now.
I hate
we don't take compliments well.
Not at all. So the other day I was going by Starbucks, and someone paid for my drink, and like I paid for the person behind me, and I was like, I marked with Lacey, I'm like, I'm never could be that guy who just accepts it. Like, it's so hard for me to do that, but hard. It probably is a good thing for me to learn, for sure.
All right, our next question we got was kind of a compiled question, but our favorite genre of movies, music, and our favorite type of food.
I like this one. Favorite type of food, talking about like Mexican or Italian, that kind of thing. So, do you know yours?
Yeah, for all of them. So favorite genre of movie, I like rom-coms, romance, comedy movies. Mainly more of the comedy. I do love comedies.
Then why don't you just watch the comedy and not the romance?
Because there's some really good chick flick rom-coms out there that you just need to watch. Music, I would say I like everything. I listen to everything. I really do. If somebody saw my playlist, I'd be like, it's just from like movie scores to like 21 Pilots to Disney. And then
to like ocean waves.
Yeah. I know, I've got that kind of music too. And then favorite food, I would have to say, I love them all too, but I'd probably narrow it down to Italian.
Oh, Italian, okay. I think for me, I like a good suspense thriller. Is not the horror, but just a solid thriller is where I'm at. And then I like probably I'm the same. I like all kinds of music except for country.
Yeah.
Hate country. And I'm sorry if I offend you, but it's horrible stuff. I think if I had to pick one, it would probably be more of the alternative rock. Alternative kind of stuff is probably where I would hit. But man, I like everything, like solid lo-fi hip hop, to jazz,
80s.
to 80s, to all that. And then is sushi like a type of food, or is that in the seafood category?
Probably.
So like I love seafood, but I think I would just say sushi. But I think Mexican is probably the one that I would go to for sure. Okay, so question 10. If you can travel back in time, where would you travel back to? This is a hard one.
I didn't get time to think about this one, so I need a minute. You can go first.
I think if I could travel back, so I'm thinking it's probably is it just like your lifespan, or is it just like travel back in time?
I would just say in time, just anywhere.
Anywhere?
Anytime.
Oh man, that's super hard. It's really hard for me to think about that. I would probably travel back to the grand opening of Disneyland.
With Walt?
With Walt Disney.
I was thinking
Shake
about
his
that.
hand. I think that would be so cool. Because not only that, but the whole era then as well would be super fun to be around.
To pay, what was it, $1 to go into the park?
I mean, that would
or
be
less.
bonus tips. I mean, think about it. If you can take your money that you have now and then go back in time for a Disney trip, and you can be like living high roller status.
You would, yeah.
That's probably what I would do. You too?
Well, I was thinking about that. I honestly was. I don't know, because I keep thinking about different like moments in my life. It'd be cool to go back and like relive.
Like
but
what?
I don't know. Like
I don't know if I would want to relive any moments in life.
I don't know. It'd be cool just to be like an outsider, like watching like our wedding. I would like to see.
Oh man, I would not.
Really?
Like, I already see pictures and some video of it. I'm like, oh my goodness.
I just think about that kind of stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I did think about the opening day of Disneyland, so I'll go with you on that too.
Oh wow.
That would be cool
Okay.
to be there.
Sounds like we've been married for a long time.
I know.
We're actually coming up to our 10-year anniversary. What should we do? Leave comments below. What should we do on our 10-year anniversary?
All right, this is more of a would you rather. I like this. So in the evening, would you rather play a game, visit a relative, watch a movie, or read? I think we're probably going to pick the same.
Probably.
A movie?
A movie, yeah. I think the reason why for that is we live pretty busy lives during the daytime, and so it's super nice when the kids go to bed for us just to kind of, we love watching movies.
We do.
So not only we watch movies, but we look at like the rating on IBD. Sometimes we look at facts and kind of do some trivia, and so it's kind of a fun little thing that we make of it as well. So question number 12, we're almost through them. These have been some awesome questions. This question is, what motivates you to vlog? What motivates you to do these vlogs?
I don't know.
He doesn't know. I think honestly, it's you guys. I think it depends on the vlog, I should say.
Right.
So for example, like this, obviously, this vlog is totally, it's because of you guys. We're motivated by the community that we have with you and how fun it's been to like get to know each other. I think that's been so awesome, and we just can't wait to get to know each other more and build this community. So I think, yeah, it motivates us to know that you guys are ready to watch something every Tuesday, or Friday Night Lives. We do like cinnamon rolls or something like that, and it's just super cool. I think when it's like a travel vlog or something like that, I think we're just motivated because we want to watch it.
That's true. Yeah, but then I agree with you too, because I think there's times where I'm like, if we just were like, oh, we're not going to do one this week, like I would feel bad. Be like, what about people that, our subscribers that are like, hey, where's your video this week? I'd feel bad like letting you guys down. Would you be let down? I don't know, but
probably
I
not.
would feel bad.
But I think that, but it's actually good because some people will say like, oh, just take a break. And honestly, if life gets in the way, we totally would not do it. However, I think it's good though because we really want to do it. Like this is fun to us, and being able to put the boys to bed, come up here and like drink some coffee and like talk to you guys and answer questions. It's fun for us. Like
it is.
But back to like what motivates us too when we do a travel vlog is I feel like vlogging is like journaling. So I'm not like a big writer. I try to write. I try to journal some things. But vlogging is so fun because we're able to, there's only so much you can process in a vacation, period. And you forget, I don't even know the percentage, but a high percentage of the vacation. But when you're able to vlog it, you bring it back. When we watch it, we're like, oh, I totally forgot that we saw that or smelt that or, felt that or what, you know what I mean? And be able to talk about it. So I think, yes, it's what motivates us is you guys and also just being able to process life as well.
All right. Do you play any instruments? I do not. I wish I did.
Well, you played the guitar.
I did, but I never really stuck with it. So pretty rusty, but I could pick it back up. That could be a hobby.
Could be another hobby. Yes. Talked about it in the last question, but yeah, playing drums, for sure. It's been my thing. I can also play a lot of percussion instruments, so like cajon, djembe, all that kind of stuff, and then also the guitar. I would say guitar is definitely something that I would love to learn more and more and more. But I think drums is the kit drum is like my forte. I actually like this question, but this question is, what's the longest you have gone without sleep and why?
Are you gonna go first?
I actually know exactly my time.
I know mine too.
You do? You be my guest.
Okay. Is yours like... Okay, never mind. Probably when I first had my first kid, Landon.
That's not mine. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, because I think yours is probably like an all-nighter with the youth or something.
Not really, but the thing is like... I mean, as a dad, the kid doesn't need me as much.
It's
like,
true.
I get up and help in some things, but I fall back asleep like that, and she's... let's face it, babies don't want the dad for the first, year.
A while. Yeah, that would be mine, because I remember they just kept you up all night, and then you're freaking out because you want to see if they're breathing,
yeah,
and you can't
first
sleep.
Kid is hard.
So, there is very...
Second kid, we're just like, man, he's good. But yeah, I remember, this story was insane. Okay, let's talk about this. This was a crazy all-night story. So, when we had Landon, Lacey was having some issues and she couldn't go to sleep and there was just a lot of stuff happening. And so the doctor ended up having to prescribe her something, and I had to go find something that was open because everything was closed 24 hours. And finally found a place that was open. But I remember just going to the pharmacy. It was like 3:30 in the morning, just in the middle. And I'm standing there, drinking a double shot espresso, Starbucks, canned coffee, waiting for the prescription. I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at the fluorescent lights in the pharmacy. I'm like, is this going to be my life? It's 3:30 in the morning.
That was a long night. I remember that.
I would say the longest I've ever stood up was about 38 hours. Really? And that was going to Romania. Yeah. I think it was maybe my third trip going to Romania, but for whatever reason, I just couldn't sleep on the plane, and everything was just super whacked out. But, and then when you finally get to a certain point, it's you better just stay up or you're going to have jet lag like crazy. Yeah. So it was I remember I got to the point where I was wanting to make this a game, because I'm okay, if I can do this is 30 hours, 31 hours. I'm this is crazy. And I just got to the point where I'm it became a game more than anything.
It's so
which
painful.
Is not good.
After a while, you're just miserable.
But man, I slept so good that night.
I know
so good. Okay, so the very last question. These have been great. It's been fun. And this question is, do you guys want more kids?
And if yes, would you vlog it?
And if yes, would you vlog it?
That's part of the question.
Okay. So Lacey, do you want more kids?
Yes. And yes.
And yes.
We would vlog it.
You would vlog it?
Yeah. Yeah, that whole 9 months.
Like, I was thinking like...
Oh, the birth?
The birth. When I'm thinking that, I'm thinking the birth.
Oh, the birth. Not
I'm like,
all of it.
Like GoPro, drone, just like, oh, let's go for it. Like, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, yes. Wow.
Not that much.
So,
but
okay, so mine's yes. Yes, we want more kids.
Yeah.
Probably one more, maybe two. I don't know. Just, we don't know yet. But we don't feel like we're done, if that makes sense.
Right.
Maybe adopt. I don't know. We're still playing the field. Praying about it. We don't know. But yes. Door is wide open.
Yeah.
However, this whole vlogging thing is... I'm liking this question, actually.
Yeah.
So, how far would you want to go with vlogging?
Like, I mean, if it's interfering with, like, I'm trying to get, like... Because the thing is with me, like, with Tucker, we barely made it into the hospital before I was ready to push him out.
She sneezed.
And so the doctor's like, if you ever have another baby, you need to get here earlier. So if we're like rushing to the hospital and like Justin's like, oh, hold on, I gotta get my battery or let me fix the camera, I'm like, no, we're done. But if it's like...
I gotta fix the camera. That sounds like me, actually. Oh no, shutter speed.
So if that interfered with that, like that, him being in the moment of us about to have our baby, I would be like, no, but we're done.
But if everything goes according to plan.
Which you never know.
Yeah.
I'd be okay with it, yeah.
Wow. So like inside the delivery room?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, definitely it wouldn't be graphic. Like I would, there's only so much that I don't even want to see.
Yeah. But the process of, be like, hey, we're in the hospital, about to have a baby, here's afterwards.
Wow.
I think we would. It'd
you
be
guys heard
cool.
it first. You guys heard this first. And it's on camera.
Shoot.
So yeah, it's going to have to happen now. Crazy. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for giving us these questions. We had a lot of fun doing this.
Good questions.
Yeah, we actually just kind of compiled them and kind of went through them. So we didn't really have time to really process them too much, but that was awesome. So we appreciate you guys so much. You guys having a fantastic week, and we'll see you real soon.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
My neck is really sore.
Ready?
Yeah, now I'm really dizzy.
You're gonna be editing all this. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.